Welcome back to the Farm RPG podcast. I am your host, Bellogan. Joining me is our wonderful canary, Faraday. He's really competing with our air conditioning this morning. Anyway, this episode features a player spotlight with Rhathymia and a tea time with Auggie, Boobun, and Cole, and Forcepath. See how that goes. Just a reminder, if you would like to be on the podcast, we are always in need of more player spotlights. If you're not comfortable having your voice heard, you can always write in your answers to the questions. We'll happily read them for you. But it is funner to be on and chat back and forth. Hey, I know we can be scary, but we'll do our best to make it easy. All right, enough dilly-dallying from me. Let's jump into some of these interviews. Hello, farmers. It is your host, Bellogan, here with another player spotlight. In addition to that, we have making her first debut as co-host. We'll see if this is the last time or not. Boobun.
Hi, everybody. I'm here. I'm just filling in for Auggie. But yeah, we'll see if I come back.
A last minute sub, right?
I'll say last minute tag in.
That's a lot better than Milk Bark and Forcepath last time we asked for someone to fill in with a 5-minute notice.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Responded way late. All right. Well, our player for this interview is Rhathymia.
Hello.
Hey, and welcome to the show. And huge shout out and thank you for being proactive and reaching out to me as well to be on. That makes it so much easier when I don't have to go and beg and deplete my inventory of large nets to get people to show up. So let's just kick off at the top. I'm looking at your account. Looks like you started playing a little over a year ago, September 24th, 2021. So if you're thinking back to a little over a year ago now, where did you find Farm RPG in the first place?
Yeah, so about a year ago, I was used to watch like Hearthstone gameplay. I was big into that, and there was a streamer I liked, Hafu, and this was before the referral program. So Firestream partnered with her, I think, and there was like a whole separate one where I think every time she referred somebody, she would get like 50 gold, and then you'd get something. Can't remember the specifics, but originally I saw it, I'm like, okay, this game looks like it's going to be addicting. So first I tried to like hold off, like, yeah, it looks good, but I'm going to like grind this game. I'm going to like put so many hours into it. So I'm like, I don't know about if I'm going to do it. So after resisting, I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot. Then I tried and I was just addicted. It's just so much fun. Like I'm a min-maxer, so I just try to get as much stuff as I could and just grind an unholy amount. And I was just hooked ever since. It's so much fun.
That's awesome. We've definitely had quite a few players come over that we even had on the podcast from watching Hafu.
I think Cole is one of them, isn't he?
He might have been.
I think Cole is also Hafu referral. So got a lot of good folks coming in from her. So, but yeah, let's go to question 2. I guess that's me. I'm next.
That's right.
So, in one sentence, how would you describe Farm RPG?
I like to think of the game as like a farming mobile game without the drawbacks of like what every mobile game has, all the negative connotations with it. Because you just have like no ads, not pay to win in the slightest. You can play the entire thing as free to play and have like no like adverse effects from that. And also, there's so much stuff in this game that you don't see in like a lot of standard mobile games, like the active community and how everyone's so happy to help you and like support you. And the amount of content we get in this game, like nearly every week, there's something, just whether it's like super small quality of life stuff like click reduction or just a huge update like we just got cooking. It's incredible that just a game of this size is able to provide so much fresh and new stuff like on a constant basis.
There's always a lot new, and it's always funny when like things come out and then some people are frustrated that the content isn't even faster. And Firestream's like, wait a minute, they just pushed out this and this and this and this. I'm like, yeah, but we just had cooking, where's mining? We want that now. Cooking was last week. What's the what's the big thing this week? I think sometimes we get a little spoiled with that. But there are a lot of cool features in for sure. Based off of what you've heard might be on the roadmap or what's maybe even been announced, what are you kind of looking forward to next being added to the game? What do you think would be a good content to add?
Interested about I think the mining system, like you mentioned, that's really cool. I'm interested to see like if that's gonna have to do with like something to do with exploration, and then like I think you could get a lot of uses out of the ores, and that could tie into crafting. So I think mining could also kind of tie into a bunch of other aspects, kind of like cooking has.
Mhm.
And also the I think on the roadmap was a alchemy skill, and I think that would also be really cool because you could go into a lot of depth of that. Like you got like grapes for wine and hops for beer, and I think honey for mead. So I mean, just a lot of stuff you could go there too.
A beer brewing system would be really neat, honestly, I think, personally. So I think that you could probably do that in alchemy. Could be an alchemist thing.
Could be maybe part of the tavern system if it's
Mm.
brewing.
Oh yeah, that's another thing that's on there too, huh? I have to keep reviewing that. He changes that sneakily sometimes.
I
I've
know.
noticed. So like I if I don't look at it for a few weeks, I go in. I'm like, oh geez, he's added a whole bunch of stuff first. So
Right.
that's something to keep an eye on every once in a while because
Are we still talking about horse racing, or did that one get struck off? I don't
I
even
don't
know.
think
I
that
know that
one's.
was
I have no. Yeah, hopefully that didn't get struck off. I'm very interested in horse racing, but I think the Fight Club came out and maybe took the place. I'm not sure. I'd have to go look at the roadmap and see if it's still on there.
I think Firestream might have said something about RFC might have been a lot of the code base for how horse racing might work.
Yeah,
So
that's what I remember him saying. But hey, you never
yeah,
know.
who knows? Well, I'll tell you what I'm excited about is kind of a shameless plug. We had just recently Buddy's Adventure get put out, and this is based off of kind of a choose your own adventure style system that we had in Titan Conquest. And there used to be a website, Quest Writer. Firestream pulled it down. We could go and create these stories. And I had, I think, 4 of them that were in Titan Conquest that were all fairly large and pretty complex to get through. But I really enjoy putting those together. And I'm hoping, and I've had inklings of affirmation from Firestream to make me think that there will be the opportunity to do that in the future. So we'll see. We'll see if that comes down the pipeline.
Yeah, that's exciting. I liked
I
the
would
Buddies Adventure. It's very cute. So
I would be willing to bet by the time this is out, it'll probably be up. But I'd be willing to bet that Jill's Corn Maze is going to be using that system.
it's exciting. I can't wait. That rune corn. It's calling my name. It wants. I want to eat it very badly. It's so beautiful.
All right. I guess it's my job to get off topic tonight. Usually that's Augie's job.
That's Augie's job. No, I'll keep you on task. You actually have to ask question number 3 right now.
I got to number
there, Bellinger.
3.
Yeah.
All right, Rhathymia, where did this username come from? It seems unique enough that I don't have a guess on this one. Sometimes I do. This one I'm a little at a loss for.
Yeah, so this one's I like the username, don't love the origin. Haven't actually told any of my friends where it came from. Whenever they ask me, I just kind of shrug it off. So I'll preface this by saying, when I was like 8 or 10, something like that, I like was playing Clash of Clans and needed a username, and I was so uncreative. And I'm like, okay, I'm a dude, so username's gonna be dude. Stuck with that for way too many years, and then I'm like, okay, I gotta switch it up, gotta make it a little more interesting. So I had notions of becoming a Minecraft YouTuber, right? So
Mhm.
I posted on Reddit like, hey, what are some good names for Minecraft YouTubers? And after like scrolling through them, some guys like Rhathymia means like carefree lightheartedness. So I like to associate with video games. That's what the guy said. I'm like, this is the one. So I just stuck with it and haven't bothered to change it ever since.
So a random Reddit suggestion, huh?
Yep.
Interesting. Yeah, lightheartedness. That's the definition of that. I have learned a new word.
I didn't even
like
realize
that.
it was a real word. So that's kind of neat. I've learned a new thing also.
Yes.
I just thought it was a cool like username word.
It sounds like
Yeah,
a
when
good definition of our D&D sessions. They're very lighthearted there. Rhathymia.
That is true. Correct. I would say that's accurate. It is a Rhathymia situation. I don't even know if is it like a is it a descriptor or is it like a I can't imagine calling anything Rhathymia. Just being like, yeah, it's Rhathymia.
I'm not even 100% sure because like when you Google like the definition, it's not like the standard Google definition. It gives you like the links instead of like what it usually gives you. So I'm not even sure if it's a probably I don't even know. I'll Google it.
So interesting.
It is a noun, so.
Oh wow, okay. a noun.
according to
So it's
the
just,
Merriam-Webster dictionary online.
so you can't even describe things as Rhathymia. It's just, that is a thing. It's just the feeling, I guess.
We're in a state of Rhathymia.
Yes, there we go.
All
All
right.
right. Well,
Clearly not an English major.
me either. No, I definitely didn't study any sort of language. I barely speak English, so. Um, all right. Well, number 4, question 4. Besides Farm RPG, what kind of games do you like to play other than this? Are you just mobile only, or are you you like systems, PC? What are you doing?
Playing on PC for a few years. I was saying Hafu got me into Farm RPG, and that's also why I started playing Hearthstone. So I played Battlegrounds for like a few months, and I stopped, and I came back to it. But recently, I haven't played that as much. I started playing Atomic Crops again, which is kind of like Farm RPG. It's more like Stardew Valley with a greater emphasis on combat, and it's a lot shorter. I think the entire game only takes like 10 hours maybe
Mhm.
to beat. I mean, if you're like not dying, but yeah, other than that, I haven't really been playing much.
Sweet. I always like new farm games, so I'll have to check that one out. Farming games are a top tier game for me, so I'll have to look into it.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
play
great.
farming games. I feel like maybe I'm an exception. It's like, oh, I
Hmm.
played this game, and this game's kind of like, nope, don't play them. Actually, it doesn't even sound interesting to me. I'm sorry.
Oh no. And here you are, just at a ranger in a farming game.
Right? What's with that?
What's going on? Now you just got kind of dragged along from Titan Conquest, though, right?
I mean, I also don't like reading and writing yet. I do a ton of play-by-post.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I feel you there.
With Ima, you were going to say something, and I think we cut you off.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, if you're gonna check out Atomic Crops, now's the time because new update coming tomorrow for Halloween. So just gonna throw it out there.
Sweet. I will look into it. Thank you.
All right. Next question, since I've got the odds. If there's one thing that you wish that the farm RPG community knew and could be game related, doesn't have to be, what would that be?
This is the one that stung me. Thought a lot about this one, so I'm just gonna go some generic. Trust the process. I think a lot of things happen, maybe even in life, where sometimes you're not sure what's going on, but it'll always get better. And have to tie that back into Farm RPG. When you're in corn jail, I mean, just keep going. You're gonna get that runestone eventually. Just trust the process, trust the quests. If they want the runestone, it'll give it back. It'll be worth it. You know.
I always love the questions on the Reddit and wherever else. Does this runestone really exist? I've done
Hmm.
X amount or farmed X amount, and I haven't gotten it yet. Are you sure it's really in the game?
Yeah, and then you get to the quest where you need the gold potato, and then you really start questioning whether or not that item is in the game.
That seemed to have caught a lot of people. I didn't have that big of a problem with it.
I had to grow at least 60,000 potatoes before I got it. So like it did take a while for me, but some people are in like the hundreds of thousands at this point. So yeah, I don't feel too bad about the 60,000. Just one step closer to a GM for me, I guess, on potatoes.
It took me like that for the winged amulet for the first one, but I got my hot potato on like 6,000 potatoes.
Oh,
Did
you're
not take
lucky.
me that long.
You're lucky. That's a lucky a lucky amount.
Usually not the case for me. Usually RNG is a lot like my die rolls on a D20 where I'm maybe one or two a night out of all of my roll will be above a 5.
Yeah, no, I roll
Usually pretty sad.
mids in game and in Farm RPG. So
We just had a session with the game Milk Bark is running. It's not recorded last night, but I was telling these other players we started playing with another group that he's running with. He knows in real life, and I was telling him like I don't roll above a 5, just to let you know. And sure enough, I had one roll that was above a 5.
oh wow.
Last night.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
All right, and we better get back on task. I'm gonna keep us back there. So, number 6, question 6 is tell us an interesting fact about yourself.
Well, a few months ago over the summer, I was watching a YouTuber, and he had a video where he and his editor ate a video or a head of lettuce as quickly as they could. It was like speedrunning head of lettuce. So I decided like that seems really stupid. I'm gonna try that. So then I ate a head of lettuce and recorded myself doing that in my room for like 15 minutes. I was telling my friends about it. I was so proud. And this guy's like, "Wow, that's really slow." Then I'm like, "All right, let's do a race, lettuce race." And then he beat me. I haven't gotten over that yet because I was so proud. And he's like, "No, that's slow." But I just bumped the the weight because we agreed to an official weigh-in, but he didn't have a scale, so I can just hide behind that.
There you go. So you ate an entire head of lettuce. Like, did you have to swallow it, or was it just to like chew it up and
Yeah, I ate the entire thing with
Oh,
no ranch or any
oh my
condiments.
goodness, no ranch,
No
no
Cobb
ranch
salad even.
lubricant. Yeah, my gosh. Wow, I think 15 minutes is pretty impressive. I feel like it would take me that long to eat a head of lettuce also, or maybe even longer. So I think it's impressive, even if he beat you. So I think that is a very interesting fact.
So clearly, being like a champion food eater, like in a hot dog race or something, isn't in your future. But I'm going to say I think 15 minutes doesn't sound that fast either. But I found that to be really relative, as far as how fast people eat. And I think one of the big determining factors in how fast people eat is how many siblings they have.
Hmm.
Because if
Yeah.
you've got a lot of siblings, if you don't eat fast, you don't eat, or you
I
don't
feel
get
like
what you want.
the age of your siblings also matters because my dad, he's like the youngest of a lot of kids, and he eats very quickly. But I'm the oldest, and I have one sister, and she never tried to steal anything off my plate because I'd probably stab her with my fork. So, uh, nobody messes with the oldest.
See, I was the second oldest, and I've got 2 sisters and 3 brothers. So, especially with the younger ones, if it was sweets or something, they would disappear.
Hmm. And I would have I would
That
have rung her to the rails. Yeah, if she tried anything with my food. So yeah, I feel like your mileage may vary.
I was
I
gonna
eat
say, what
very
do you
slow
think?
too. I eat very slow.
What,
So
what do you think, Rhathymia? Is there any nugget of truth to that observation of mine?
I mean, I think it's holding up. I'm the oldest of only two, so no prior experience to eating fast.
So there you go. You and Boobun, 1 out of 2, the oldest. 15 minutes is fast enough.
yeah, fast enough for me. Fast enough for Rhathymia as well. So
Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, are we ready for the hard questions now?
Boy, I didn't study for this.
hard mode.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate? Should we keep her as a co-host? Boobun's performance.
With a solid 10 out of 4 because it was.
Wow.
10 out of 4.
10
Wow.
out of 4. I mean, I don't know math very good, but I feel like that's pretty good. I appreciate the high marks.
All right, and we don't need to know how bad I've done. So
We'll have to ask Augie later.
we'll ask Auggie later. I'm sure we'll know Auggie will say 3 hours later.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Rhathymia, do you have any shout outs you wanted to give or any last words?
I have to shout out patreon.com/farmrpg to support your favorite mobile game.
Ooh,
Just
good
throw that in
shout
there.
out. Good shout out.
I like that. I like that. Well, with that, we will wrap this up. I'll say, Rhathymia, again, thank you so much for reaching out to me, for scheduling some time to come hop on and be on the show. We really appreciate it.
Of course, thank you for having me.
And Cole and Forcepath. Lovely.
Hi, it's tea time. I'm Augie.
And I'm Boobun, and we've got special guests with us today.
Hi, I'm Forcepath.
Hi, I'm Cole, who may or may not be cut out from this. We'll see if my contribution is.
No, you're already.
We'll see what Mulligan feels like doing.
I'm not being cut out. Never mind.
Trigger pulled. You already pulled the trigger on it. You're already here. You're in the intro. We already pressed record. You're here now, Cole.
Well,
Alright,
what if you're
yeah.
talking about like new content that I can't hear about? Then maybe I.
No,
we don't ever
that's
talk about new
no.
content really.
That's,
I mean,
that's a Boobun exclusive.
that's just me. I just
Got
hear about
it.
stuff.
We were bullying Forcepath about needing to continue to climb the tower.
Yes.
Okay, but here's the thing. Through the help of other players, this is not only my doing. I came back to playing this game quite
Like
a bit.
a month ago.
Like a month ago. I've already cleared ATI and hit Tower 90. Like, I'm
You are
so
an
far. I have been
Keep
playing
going.
this game so much.
You're like a quarter of the way to Tower 149.
Yeah. Congrats. Keep going.
I know. It's just like I feel so far behind, and then, yeah, there's a lot going on. So Wait, can I ask for stuff on the podcast? Send
mean, I
me all
can
your
give you-
orange juice and apple cider.
Sure, yeah.
You want cider? You specifically cider?
No, I need orange juice more than cider right now. I think
You
I'm
don't
down
want
to like.
you don't want Palmer's?
I mean, I take Palmer's too.
I think I fed you like all of the Palmers that I got from Tenfu's quests. Like
You did. They were
gave
they
you,
were
like, all of them.
super helpful.
How are you going to ask for stuff and then not clear your mailbox?
right.
Oh, but hold on, I didn't even
I
know
think
I
he's
had something in my
preemptively
mailbox.
asking.
Well,
I'm just saying, for everyone who hears this podcast, send me stuff.
you're
Oh, boy.
really slow at emptying your mailbox. I've
But
got to
it's
say.
empty. It's empty.
It doesn't
What?
say that.
That's not my fault.
I've heard for each item sent to Forcepath, you get better odds on finding the gold potato. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
probably worth doing.
man, I have been really.
No, I'm glad you brought that up because I officially hate Forcepath until I get that
Oh.
potato.
I got mine today. I got 2. I got a double harvest and I got 2.
I
was
zero.
so happy. But the thing is it took me like almost 50,000 potatoes to get there. Like it was a lot of potatoes that I grew. So I was really growing a lot of potatoes this week, as was everybody else.
Can we talk about how I really thought the response to the golden potato was going to be more negative? And I mean, I've seen some people be very unhappy, but in general, like most people have not been like, "Oh, this is the worst thing that has been released in the game." Blah 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 blah.
Well, the salt's been really cut down. Like the salt has like really hit like an all-time low.
Yeah, they're on a diet.
We're on a low sodium diet. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, but it's just, I mean, I was really expecting a more negative reaction than what I got. Frankly.
Listen.
Also, people like you a lot. Like you're like a beloved, and you're just back, and you're rekindling like a
the troll.
Yeah, you're rekindling
the meaning on everyone. Listen. You did the gold potato, but pretty recently I had the quest where you needed to get the crest from Junlin. That in itself was a whole nother. This at least it's it's a 2.5 minute crop if you have all the perks.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just been fun to watch the chat. I mean, I think everyone's been
fun complain.
Yeah, so I'm enjoying myself. It's fun to be back. It's fun to write quests, fun to collaborate with Auggie. I think we got a couple good ideas coming up too.
Yes. Ooh, I'm gonna check the user submitted questions. Hold on.
Oh, smart.
Oh, we've got a handful.
Did you ever answer my question, Auggie?
I think we. Hold on. Wait. We did.
It was something stupid about the wheel.
The wheel is not stupid. No, there are some questions. One of these questions is the question is for Buddy, the question is from Buddy, and the question is just yes ? Someone care to answer?
I suppose.
Maybe.
That's your answer?
I think maybe is my answer.
Okay. This is from, I don't know how to say this name. It's MIGMSSIMIVY. Those might be lowercase L's.
I don't know how to pronounce their name.
Yeah, so this joke is from them, and it's just, where did the corn joke come from? At Forcepath. It's not too Forcepath, but gosh. I'm handing it off.
Sure. I think I explained this on the podcast episode I had an interview on, but I'll mention it again. For a long time, I'd been a little frustrated with how hard it was to get Runestone 11. Back in the day, it was just the most painful Runestone to get, and you were really blocked from progression at that time. So I had been talking with Tenfu and Ryber, who also doesn't get enough call-outs in this game for being an extremely helpful.
The best memer.
great memer, but also a really thoughtful person. Great ideas. Anyways, I've been talking about the idea of wanting a way to have RS11 be more deterministic, because at that time pets didn't exist. The grape juice wasn't really a thing that you did with corn, because most people weren't even max farming. So I'd come up with the idea of wanting to do that and talk to Firestream about it, and he gave me the okay. And one night, I think it was just like 11:30 at night, I was just sitting there, and all of a sudden I thought, what if this quest chain was a parody, a bunch of song parodies, because I love music, and it just grew out of that.
Yes.
It became a huge meme. It wasn't even, and then Tenfu made the corn Jill thing, and the rest is history, as they say.
Corn jail.
Did you ever discuss like a pity timer with Firestream, or it just seemed like a quest chain made more sense?
I know that we had gone over a bunch of different ways on which how the best way to handle it was, and we just felt like the most fun idea was to put in a chain, as opposed to having Firestream develop something like that, like a pity timer, because it doesn't exist right now, and the amount of work it would take to do that would probably be higher than a quest chain. In a lot,
It's probably just easier to have a quest.
We are the pity timer.
Yeah,
built-in pity timer.
The next question is just corn ?
Yes,
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. There are a lot of corn questions, so I'm just currently just kind of picking those while we have the corn thing.
Why not?
This is from Corn Prisoner for Jill. What happened to Corn Quandary 17?
Wait, is this? Do we meme this, or do we give an honest answer?
That's up to you. You're answering it. Jill hates 17.
Well, the real reason is I miscounted. The actual in-game reason is that this is all kind of a fever dream at some point. I mean, you've just been farming corn for so long, you lose track. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna go overboard on that one.
Yeah, well, so it's funny because it's like I didn't forget that happened, but when I was doing the Junling quests, I wasn't thinking about it, so we had to retroactively like go back and like change all the numbers to keep it consistent. Fun fact. Yeah. I don't think I was even the one that fixed it. Thank you, Tenfu and Riber.
What actually happened is that I had doubled a number somewhere, and then I had gone back to fix all the numbers, and like in the rush to finish everything, I just missed that it wasn't in there, because it's a little confusing to like when you look at the quest list, because everything is done with Roman numerals, like XIV is not before XV. So it's very easy, like when you're looking at the list, to just miss something. So you just have to have a much higher attention to detail than I
do. Completely unrelated. I am getting a tattoo tomorrow, and I just got like the final sketch, the all detailed and colored in one.
Oh my gosh, that's so amazing!
I'm just sending it in the group chat. It's sending.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's sending really slowly. Oh my gosh. Yes. So.
Oh, cute.
It's very, very cute.
I love that. That's
I also
Totoro,
love that.
Right?
Yes, good job. It is Totoro. And fun fact, I came up with like the rough design of it. I drew like a really, really like crappy tree branch, and then the basic, you could kind of tell what they were, characters. Go me. And the tattoo artist actually loved it, so yay.
Hooray!
That's awesome.
Hooray. Yay. She just messaged me, and I'm excited.
I'm shocked you got in so fast, honestly. All the places around me right now are like booked out months for tattoos.
She had one appointment available for this week.
I'm so lucky. There you go.
Yeah. Well, I messaged her on like Saturday. And she had 2 openings. One of them was on Tuesday, and I couldn't because I had a thing to do. So I'm gonna be there like but the thing that sucks is like I have to drive downtown, and I hate driving downtown. Downtown Houston. Ugh. The drivers, like I would rather drive in New York City.
Oh, it's that bad, huh?
The New York City drivers are bonkers, but I get it. It makes sense. And they're not going fast.
Yeah, New York is just bonkers in general.
Oh yeah, but imagine the aggression of New York, like New York City drivers, bumper to bumper at 80 miles an hour.
No, thank you. There's certain states I won't drive in.
I have been in bumper to bumper traffic at 80 miles an hour, but bumper to bumper. It's scary. It's a bad time, but you have to do it. You can't slow down.
Yikes. No, thank you.
It's not fun.
Not gonna lie, that doesn't sound scary. That sounds fun.
It's not.
That's it's like that in Chicago sometimes, and I'm always like, the only thing I'm ever nervous about is making sure I get the right exit, but I'm always enjoying the jostling and the going really fast. Like, I don't know, maybe
it's not no, it's not about the going fast. It's I get anxiety going fast and being near other cars because they drive crazy. They don't have I don't think cars in Houston come installed with blinkers. Yeah. And the when you get closer to downtown, there's like different like left exits and right exits for different highways going different directions, and then there's like the beltway and the HOV lanes, and like there's like the 3 lanes on the right are all exit onlys for different exits. The lane on the left is a left exit only, and then there's like 2 lanes. You got to find the sweet spot if you're not getting off those exits, and you better hope you're in your exit lane. And so that's that. But I was a fool and I didn't go get an easy tag, so I can't take the easier way to get there because I didn't want to pay for it. But it was like $6 each way if I wanted to take the toll road, and there's still traffic. It's just
I have an easy pass. I don't know if that's a thing that you have down there, but I've got an easy pass in my car.
They're easy tags here. It's a sticker.
Oh, I wonder if they work. They probably don't. It's like a Northeast thing.
No, they work.
Oh, they do?
They do. If you go through it without it, they will actually spend the money to mail you a bill.
Gee.
For 15 cents or whatever it is on that specific thing you passed.
Yeah. Sounds they do that here too. Like I think all of our toll roads don't have toll buildings anymore. They all just like mail you a bill if you don't have an easy pass.
Yeah, pay by mail.
Yeah, but we haven't talked about cooking.
We have not talked about cooking. There's one more question that I think would be fun to answer, and it's what has been your favorite event? And this question is from Stormageddon, and it's for anyone to answer. So we can all answer it if we want.
Yeah, let's go around the virtual table.
Can you ask
Cole
that again?
First.
Sorry.
Cole will go first. What's been your favorite event in the game?
I mean, the answer that came to my mind first, definitely Halloween last year. But I think that was like right, a few weeks after I started, and it was some big thing, a new zone. So that one definitely stuck in my mind the most. Christmas event was definitely good, though I think trying to master snowmen sort of drove me insane the last few days. So that's maybe the one reason I don't like that one as much. So yeah, I would probably say Halloween. A lot of new characters, new zone. Yeah.
2022.
Well, Halloween 2022 is going to be even better, maybe. But yeah, Halloween 2021.
Okay. What about someone else answer?
All right, I'm gonna chime in because I was around for Halloween, but I did not participate because I was still too baby and I didn't understand what was going on, and I like logged in like once a week. So like I didn't do anything at Halloween last year. I actually didn't do anything until Christmas, like right after Thanksgiving. The Thanksgiving event last year is when I actually started playing, like a lot. And the Christmas event has got me like hooked on the chats, like spoilers, trying to figure out the mailbox passwords. At that time was like such big brain, like people working together to figure something out. And it was just like I was just like, holy crap, these chats are awesome and I love them. And I'm like literally never leaving this like chat room. It's going to be up all day. And it has been ever since. So I'm going to say Christmas mainly just because of that.
Fair. Auggie, what about you?
Oh, me? I thought I was going last. I wasn't ready.
You're ready now.
Augie's favorite was St. Patrick's Day, where everybody yelled at her about the unpolished chain.
You know, and that was like when I really got my feet wet with like really like writing my own quests, like my own, you know, my whole like it was like my whole thing. Like I had my own quest line for it, and so I mean that was very fun. I did make a lot of people angry, and that was kind of fun because the unpolished jade. Nobody was ready for the unpolished jade, and but I mean, as far as playing through it, I mean, probably the Christmas event. The ones that have the zones are obviously easier to say, oh, I love that one is more because there was a whole zone. And I also like the snow effect.
Oh my god, the snow effect was so good at Christmas. I had it on the entire time.
I did too.
I never turned it off.
Made my phone a little warm, but I didn't care.
Yeah, I didn't care either. I love that. If he gives me the confetti option, that's what I'm saying. Like, give me the confetti. I'll turn it on and leave it on all day.
Yeah.
Love that confetti.
Yeah. What about you, Mr. Forcepath?
Well, I suppose I have a unique perspective. But
you do.
I have, boy, I was kind of debating listening to what you guys had to say. I loved Halloween because it was the first time that we designed an event in concert with Firestream. So, watching some of the old OG Spoilers crew try to figure out all the passwords for the event was just a ton of fun. It's a lot of fun to create something and see people enjoying it. So it's something I have always enjoyed. But I have to say, even though Halloween is probably my favorite, to play as a player, I really enjoyed Christmas. There were so many quests. I loved the theme and the event.
And the reindeer.
Watching Spoilers chat go wild, trying to figure out the passwords. There was just so much watching the community come together. And I can never get enough of that. That was, to me, some of my favorite times. So I'm just gonna punt and say I love Halloween and Christmas the same.
I feel like good choices, honestly.
Yes, I liked that. It was a good answer. Okay.
And I do, and no offense, of course, to anyone else. I wish I'd experienced the ones that you'd done, Augie. I'm sorry that I haven't. I look forward to them the next year.
This time around.
Yeah, I mean,
have your unpolished jade ready.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
buckets and buckets of jade.
And now you can buy them in the soap shop, and there's the whatever the pet rock.
Yes, the pet rock, I think, brings it.
Yeah. And we will talk about cooking, but we also have to welcome Boobun to the staff squad.
Oh yes, yeah. That's true. I forgot. While we were talking.
Yeah, there were also 5 other people that. Yeah, 5. I can't count. Yes, we had some fun additions today.
Right.
So shout out 5 plus
5 others. Yeah. You chose very good people. I will say I like the entire crew. of
Me
people that you've
also.
chosen for
We all
her
liked
staff.
we all
so.
we all liked everybody that was. Yeah. So
And it was interesting to find out that Wade did have more popcorn than Boobun. That surprised me.
Wade does not have more popcorn than me.
He's
spreading
listed
lies.
first, Boobun.
Stop spreading
It has to be
lies.
popcorn count.
It's not by popcorn count. I think it's just by whoever Firestream wrote down first on the list there. I don't know why Wade's like what the order of the list is, but Wade does not have more popcorn than me. Actually, you know what? I figured out that I think I may have the most popcorn out of any other person. Like I'm like 99% sure at this point because Orville does not have more than me anymore.
In the game or
in the game, I have not like total out of everybody. Like I don't have the biggest total. Like I have the most like out of any one person. Okay. So like Orville is like number 2, I think, or Nethy, one of the two.
What tower level are you at?
How much popcorn do you have?
My tower level is I'm at 105. And I have, hang on, I gotta go look at my inventory to see how many popcorn I have. I have 1,482.
And you think you have the most?
I'm pretty sure I do.
Okay.
Cole, you told me that you didn't have that much popcorn, so if you are lying to me,
Cole, in
there's
spoilers
beef.
chat right now, I want a /count popcorn.
No, see, the thing is,
the last time I might have put a bunch in my storehouse.
See, that's the thing is that when you slash inventory, if you have some in your storehouse, it doesn't count them. So like he could just be lying.
I can just message Tenfu, this incredibly busy human being, and we can settle it.
Settle the argument here whether or not Cole's got more popcorn than me. Is Cole the popcorn king? Who knows?
The commanding an item count.
No, it's just /count.
/count.
And then popcorn. Space popcorn.
Okay. This is with none in my storehouse. There you go.
What? Where'd you put it? Boilers?
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, Cole's beating me? Wow, Cole.
Oh my god.
How much? What are you doing? Wow.
Cheating.
I just,
cheating.
The popcorn
cheater.
The popcorn taketh.
Wow. Well, then Cole is number 1, and then I am number 2, and then either Nethy or Orville are number 3 or 4.
I just got lucky with the personal help request.
I guess that must be it. I just got 90 from one the other day. I was very excited. It's like my second time ever getting a personal help request with popcorn in it.
Yes, on Boot. What was it on your birthday? I think it was on your birthday.
It was on my birthday.
I just like messaged Firestream and was like, "Can you add 200 popcorn to Boobun's inventory for her birthday from me? Thank you."
And that was when I had like 200. So like you doubled my inventory of popcorn at the time.
I think you were sad because I think it might have been Nethy or Orville or one of them got a PHR that rewarded a whole bunch, and you were just like kind of sad about it.
Yeah, people kept getting it as like their personal help request rewards, and I was just like, I've never gotten this as my personal help request, and I've been throwing my like seaweed in it's water lilies. You throw it in the well every day. 10 times. I do it every day. The only time I have ever not done that is like when I was trying to get a couple of extra compasses because why not? That was a hot thing to do for a minute. But yeah,
10 minutes.
Yeah, for 5 minutes. So I have like 40 of them, 40 compasses, and then I went back to popcorn, and now I've been growing corn to get popcorn. So
we have cooking now. Cooking is in the game.
Oh yes, cooking is a thing now.
You guys keep saying, "Let's talk about cooking," and then you talk about something else. It's
welcome to tea time.
Well, welcome to tea time.
Yeah.
We go
it's
off
quite
on
enjoyable.
We have ADHD brain.
Yeah. Nothing. There's no object permanence here. We just kind of go off on a tangent and then find our way back.
Yeah, because there's also friendship levels and a new townsfolk that was a fun time, like figuring out like what the new townsfolk was going to look like, and then just the same day that I like wrote the quests, like they went live, and I was like, oh, and then everybody was like talking about her, and I was like, oh, it's happening. People like her. People want to befriend her.
Auggie,
people are giving her weird compliments.
Why did we steal? Why did we steal all her orange juice?
We didn't.
We did. There was a quest where we gave her tools. She was doing something on her roof, and we didn't want to disturb her.
Sometimes
and then the
just,
reward for the quest was orange juice.
No,
which I presumed we stole.
No, sometimes us quest writers will just reward orange juice, and that's just it. It's just to be nice
OJ feels
to the
like
player.
money to me. When I'm being rewarded with OJ, it feels like money. Like I don't count
Like,
OJ as
no.
me stealing the character's orange juice. I'm just like getting free money.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, I
because
usually
sometimes it's sometimes in the story, like it's not always realistic to have, a reward be but we're not going to give you nothing for your efforts. So we'll give you orange juice. It wouldn't make sense to reward silver. At least I will.
Yeah.
See,
yeah, I definitely have never.
Well,
I treat it as the character is
myself.
The character gives it to us, and in this instance, they didn't even know we were there. So,
well, no, if that's the case, that will be explained, like blah blah blah, thanking you for whatever, and give you a lovely beverage. But no.
Cole's headcanon is that he's viciously stealing
yes,
characters' orange juice.
Well, you know what?
Let him live his fantasy.
Cole in particular probably is.
That's true.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Cooking is pretty cool.
Yeah,
cooking is good.
I've been really enjoying it. I'm not doing a good job grinding it though. I keep forgetting to plant the stuff I need to plant because I've been working on masteries. So, right now, I literally can't cook anything because I don't have any stuff.
What do you need? Like, what are you trying to cook at the moment?
Well,
I can cook a bone broth because I'm not a high enough level for a whole bunch of things or I'm not a high enough level to get the seafood and the shrimp ones. And those are the ones I really want. And so I've just been making bone broth.
You should go on to something that takes longer because it does give you more XP to do so.
I don't have enough of anything to do any of that. I have 321 bone broth in my inventory right now.
Jeez, that's so much bone broth. I don't think I have that much bone broth in my inventory right now. Let me see. I have 60 bone broth, but is it because most of these are just vegetables? Like it's probably just vegetables that.
But
you
I'm
need.
just growing corn, or no, I'm growing potatoes.
It will take a minute and just grow some carrots.
But I need the potato.
Here, do you want me to send you one of these delicious breakfast sandwiches, and you can pop that and just eat get a bunch of corn and peas and stuff for cooking? Because that's really all you need for most of these. It's peas and carrots and there's all the very short stuff. Yeah, here, I'm going to provide. I have cooked you a meal. I have 41 breakfast boosts at the moment, so I will send you over a handful.
Send me some.
Yes,
too.
Oh yes, both of you can have some.
No, that wasn't Cole that said that. I was going to say Cole gets nothing.
Cole gets nothing.
Cole stole that orange juice.
Cole can do it himself, I'm sure.
Cole probably has 6,000 in his inventory.
Right. I feel like he's got enough. He's got enough. He has enough.
Okay.
He stole those from the new NPC too.
There's another new NPC? Or just also from her, okay.
You know what you did.
Look, they were on the ground. I just took them.
The Forcepath, clear your mailbox. Gosh, what a
terrible
move.
Okay, you have to understand I'm working on 4 things right now in the background.
Listen, these breakfast boosts I'm trying to send you.
We're on tea time. Tea time.
These are worth gold, my dude.
Well, here's some tea. There's new quests that were released right now.
Oh boy. Well,
too bad I can't do them because I don't have the Tarnation gold potato.
Yeah.
I'm like I'm not trying to sound important. I'm just saying I'm working with Tenfu on editing these quests. I'm talking to Firestream about release schedules I'm talking to Code Ranger about some stuff. I'm trying to get my Arnold Palmer down.
Boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin. This is serious.
Wow, you got so many irons in the fire.
And you're
so many irons
complaining,
in the fire at the moment.
you're complaining that we will talk about mentioning cooking and then move on to a different topic, and you're over there doing 500 different things at once.
This is what I do. Like I got.
And this is what we do. We're going to give you a hard time.
On chats.
Oh, I can't.
You know,
that's the one thing I cannot multitask if I am babysitting the chats. We can go meme on the chats though. What chat should we go meme in?
No, I'm going to clear my inventory right now, Boobun. Give me just a hot second.
Okay, yeah. Let me go navigate back to your profile now.
Oh.
My God.
Tarnation.
Forcepath, man. He's
This
literally
guy.
the worst human.
And you earned a
Tarnation.
tarnation. That's one strike.
Oh, yeah, that's your one. Do you get it for free? Who knows? I guess we'll see.
Are we
Now that
PG
we've
or
pointed it
PG-13?
Now that we've pointed it out, you will get it taken away from you.
What, really?
You still need to clear out that mailbox. I'm waiting. I'm sitting here.
I appreciate you so much. Give me a hot second.
I'm trying to give you 10 breakfast boosts.
I'll take him if he doesn't want them.
I already gave you 10.
Oh my gosh. You guys
I gave him
are so extra right now.
Okay, we won't give you free stuff anymore.
Yeah, this is
when you ask for
my
it.
Time that I spent. Actually, it's probably more like 4 hours of my time that I spent to make these 10.
It's like 2 weeks of your time.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
because I had to level up to level 40 or whatever it is to make them.
Yeah,
okay,
and that's manual labor.
It is manual labor. I'm
So
getting and look at the things I'm getting. Your mailbox.
And he complains.
I'm so stressed out. Okay, mailbox.
Just harassing
okay.
you.
So what you do is on the left.
Now.
There it is. Look at that.
So on Farm RPG on the computer, on the left-hand side of the screen, there is a whole bunch of icons, and you go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots, and it says My Mailbox, and you can click on that.
Oh, you only have 6?
It's the 6th one.
Oh,
down.
You only have 6?
No, I have more than 6, but My Mailbox is the 6th one down. And you click on that, and then if there's something there, you click Collect All. That's what you do.
I also need to get rid of some large nets. I'm gonna dump some on you, Auggie. Here, take them away.
Oh, I don't know how many I can even take.
Well, too bad. I just dumped a ton on you. I dumped a full mailbox full. This is what I've been doing all week, just because I've been way too lazy to do any kind of.
I'll go give some away in giveaways.
There you go. Good thinking. I just don't like. I don't like voiding nets if I can help it.
Yeah. Let's see. Who wants a large net?
All right. Well,
how is Cole the first one to? Cole gets nothing.
Well, my mailbox is also full. So.
Gosh, Cole, slacking.
You're not
eligible.
Wow.
I'll send some of these people. Nope. Look at these full mailboxes. I swear. They ask for stuff and then they have totally full mailboxes.
Who, me?
A bunch of people. Many
people. Usually
okay.
It is you.
For the last 20 minutes of my night, it was you.
Oh my gosh.
The last 3.5 hours.
Oh, look at this. Thank you for the popcorn in this quest. There's one.
I got you, fam.
Added to my coffer. But yeah.
Popcorn is actually significant once you read everything. Freaking monster just clicking through every quest.
Listen, I click through it fast and I go back and read. Listen, this is my favorite quest line. I'm going to read it when I'm not on here. I go back and I read it all. Don't worry. I love Strange Companions. I'm a big fan. So I'm glad it's back. I'm glad I got a piece of popcorn from it. I looked at the rewards, at least.
What was the quest that I wrote? Was it one of the back to school ones where I just kept adding I just kept giving popcorn and the corn prize bags?
Oh yeah, you did give us corn prize bags,
which has popcorn in it.
Thankfully.
No, it was for Junland. It was for Junland. It was the hashtag cornfacts, which I then.
Has your life gotten less stressed now, Forcepath?
Yes. I'm refocused on the tea time.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
what's the tea?
We already talked about it.
We were talking about. Yeah, we did talk about tea. Yeah, I did need a lot of tea for this quest line you just dropped. It's a good amount of tea needed. Tea leaves in general. So it's good that it dropped during tea time.
Okay, there's a new quest?
I wouldn't
Oh
know.
my god. I'm going to give you guys some great tea here. Check out Firestream's bio.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Let's go see. Let's all go to the lobby.
Let's all go to the lobby.
I don't
Let's
get
all go
it.
to the lobby. You wouldn't because you didn't even proofread. You guys wouldn't get it until you finish reading the quests, and then you'll get it.
Oh, I do need to read the quests.
Or tea.
Well, I can't read while we're in here. I did want to finish them off so that I could be, a cool guy that has all her quests finished. Because if I see a number there, I have a literal conniption fit until it's gone.
I hear you.
Oh, I have to wait for milk
conniption fit?
anyway. So.
But if you don't have the the potato, you can't really do very much. So to continue on.
What is the?
Okay, I found it. I was just looking at the requirements and the rewards when you sent me the screenshots.
I hear you.
Because
why does the reward steal? What am I going to do with that?
Listen, remember, some people don't have infinity resources like you cool people.
That's true.
I mean, and also coal steel is right up your alley, isn't it?
Yeah, so I have plenty. I don't need more.
Well, no, because you're a thief. I just have to keep roasting.
You wrote the quest, not me.
Me?
Yeah,
which
one
quest?
with Maria where we steal her order.
Well, you're the only one that made that assumption.
I don't know.
You're the only one that brought it to my attention. You're the only one that was
known facts at this point.
I don't
just
think
like
so.
how Wade has more popcorn.
Wow.
So
Wade definitely doesn't. You do though. Wade doesn't have more popcorn than me. I know that for a fact, but you definitely do.
I don't think you can prove it. It says.
I think I can. I mean, I know how much Wade has. He doesn't have that much, so whatever. That's neither here nor there. Sir, who likes to steal from NPCs.
Okay.
Something that I thought was really, really funny when the Maria quest came out, and it was like the one where you're fixing her cart, and I was like, I don't want to just ask for like 2 or 4 wagon wheels. Like it's way too easy. So like I'll make it 100, and everybody just kept joking about the bougiest wagon, like the limousine, like the limousine cart that broke, and I thought that was funny.
It's very good, though. I do like it.
I just assumed we failed 98 times, and the last 2.
Well, you did.
Oh, all right. So my assumptions are just what I did, not what I did.
Okay. Exactly.
Yeah, you get
it's your own headcanon for your own stuff.
I see.
We've been talking for 40 minutes.
Yeah, we should probably wrap it just so that
we'll
we
get cooking next time.
Yeah, we can talk more cooking next time when it's available to more folks. Maybe it'll be out of beta by then, and we can.
I don't know. I really like cooking, though. Honestly,
I do. I also like it a lot. It's
sorry, I didn't really give my opinion, but I've been really pleased with how it works. I have done a poor job grinding it, but I really like it.
It's fun.
It is fun. It is. It adds another element to the game, and also the meals add another element as well.
And the townsfolk.
Oh yeah, giving them gifts.
I'm gonna go dump all these potatoes on Holger.
Oh yeah, all this fish I've gotten today, I've just been dumping on all of the villagers because I've been literally getting nothing but fish in my mailbox all day. So it's fun.
Holger is now level 45.
Oh, I think my Holger's. What is my Holger? He's number 49. Actually, I'm really close to capping him off. Let's give him the rest of my trout. And nope, that's not going to do it. Well, we'll give him something, and it'll push him over the edge eventually.
I have Star and Roomba are my 2 highest at level 59 each. Both.
Star and Roomba.
Oh my god, who freaking banned me?
No, well, that happens.
Yeah, dude.
It wasn't me. I know that. That's been my whole entire day.
Yeah.
Banning people?
No, I'm banning myself mostly.
Yeah. That's the hazing.
Yeah.
If you're a new staff member, you get chat
there's-
banned by everybody several times, and you have to unban
Yeah.
yourself.
Every other staff member, bans you multiple times. I think I've been banned about 20 times today and had to unban myself. It's very
That's okay. Forcepath tricked Firestream into giving me a chat ban last night.
Oh wow. How'd that happen?
He's
Don't give away all of our secrets.
He's a trickster. No. So I went in the activity log and I screenshot it. I posted in the staff Discord and then I pinned it and said Firestream hates me.
Oh, okay.
I pinned it like today.
I'll go dig through. I haven't dug through like anything.
If you just go to the pinned messages, it's the only pinned message.
All right, I'll go look there. Wow. Yeah, I'd see that.
You just
Jeez. There you go.
Forcepath is a scutch.
Yeah, I know. What's going on, man?
A scutch. That's like a good insult. I feel like the Italian in me just kind of like I do the thing with my hand.
Oh yeah, you got to be a little scutch.
Little scutch.
Yeah, there you go. That sounds very sounds very Italian.
I tell you what, I know tea time is basically over.
I mean, it's only over when I hit stop and whenever Belligan cuts. He usually doesn't cut anything out.
No, he doesn't.
I made a mailbox password today, and people figured it out so fast, and I'm really, really mad about it.
This episode is not going to air until either Tuesday or until next Tuesday.
So all I know is that I thought that it was very clever. That people weren't immediately going to get it, and they got it before I even released this current quest chain, which was kind of like the extra hint for it. And dang, man, people are so smart.
Yeah, it's bonkers how fast it works.
I mean,
people just parse it out before the quests even come out.
Well, and I always forget, like, it's me versus thousands of people. There's bound to be hundreds, if not all 1,000, that are much smarter and more intelligent than me. So, yeah.
Well, it happens.
All right, let's see here. He wanted...
Furious.
Cole, how are you doing?
I'm great.
You still here?
Yeah,
what are you up to?
Right now I'm wondering why I have no milk.
Oh, yeah.
I'm such a jerk.
And then I remembered, I have butter in my Craftworks for some reason still.
Me too.
I may or may not know what the next recipe for the may or may not know what the next recipe for cooking is, and may or may not know that everyone's been using all of their milk all the time, so I may have requested items that people are going to be wanting soon.
Wow. Ultimate troll.
I think whenever I really do start writing the more cooking quests, people will love to hate me. They won't be they'll be fun for me. With me specifically.
Let's see here. How many people have found the golden potato?
Not I.
What's the name of this quest? Golden potato. How many people have found it? 1,168 people.
Not bad.
Well, it could be more, but at least that's how many turned up the quest.
How many people have completed the most recent
it doesn't tell you.
Whoa, hold on. There is a level 19 player with a gold potato.
Yeah.
And if they're growing potatoes, sure.
Wow.
Luck is luck, man.
This is true.
29 people have completed Strange Companions 20. These quests aren't intended to be difficult either, for the record. I mean, they
lie.
It's just not.
Don't
you
lie.
Can't challenge people. You can't challenge people.
Really level 75 quests.
You can't challenge people who are, Tower 149 with the level 75 quest. But these quests are the main story of the game. Like, this is what's happening in Redbrook, and we can't really, without
snacks.
I don't know.
No spoilies.
Snacks.
No spoilies.
Yeah.
And Forcepath, the first quest, at least, I didn't have tea leaves, iced tea, flare fin, or milk. So did something there without.
Yeah, but I also got you with watermelon twice.
Yeah, that's true. I'm probably a bad example.
I guess when I'm phrasing difficult, I mean like they're not like days long quests. Someone with a ton of inventory isn't gonna
and a gold
stumble on
potato.
these. Like gold
I
potatoes.
have returned.
Gold potato. Maybe someday.
Someday your potato will come.
Yeah. We're at 48 minutes. We should probably wrap it so Belligan doesn't hate us because he has to edit 4 people talking.
That's true. Also, on top of it all.
Yeah.
You can just edit me out, Belligan. That's fine.
No. Actually, I think you should edit in extra
What are
voice
they
lines
cheering?
for Cole.
Oh, is it for them? Are they cheering for the team?
I mean, he get him from the D&D episode.
There you go.
Pop him in.
Just make more work for yourself, Belle.
Yeah. If you want.
Just record random sound bits and how Belligan edit them in.
Dragonborn.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.